What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for Tourniquet using my Zager guitar. If you're a total beginner, consider checking out my guitar course, the Groovy Guitar Guide. Learn everything that you need to know to play your favorite songs in about 15 minutes for only $15. The first thing you want to know to play Tourniquet is that in order to keep the song as accurate and beginner friendly as possible, we're going to need a capo on 6th fret. The next thing you want to know for Tourniquet is the structure of this song. We'll start with the verse, then go to chorus, then verse and chorus again, and we'll finish the song with one last verse. And the last thing before we dive in is the 5 chords you need to play this song. Those chords are G, A minor, C, C over B, and F. And I'll have a beginner way to play that F chord as well as short chord tutorials for all the other chords in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. With that in mind, let's dive into Tourniquet. First thing we're going to take a look at is what we're playing for our verses. Our verse chord progression is going to be F, G, A minor, C over B, and C. And that will repeat through all of our verses. You'll notice that some of those chords have stars next to them. That's because we have 2 different strum patterns here. We'll get to that in just a second. First, our strum pattern for our non-starred chords will go about like this. We'll go down, 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 up for each one of those chords. So a down strum, little bit of space, and then down, down, up. So walking through our progression, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And then we get to that A minor, which is our first starred chord. For the 2 starred chords in this progression, we're just going to do down, down, up. So we're getting rid of that first down strum and only doing the down, down, up. So down, down, up, down, down, up. And then we get to that last C chord, non-starred chord. Same strum pattern for the non-starred strums in the beginning. So down, 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 up. Just about like that, repeated through all of the verses. Now, you can't just stick to this chord progression and the 2 strum patterns, but a bonus tip if you want to make it sound a little extra like the way that Zach plays it is to add in some hammer-ons within the chords that you're playing. So stuff like this. All of that is within the chords that we're already playing. We're just kind of hammering on some of those notes. So a little bit of a bonus tip. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, but adding in some of those little nuances and extra things within the chord progression and strum pattern that we're already playing will make it sound more like how Zach Bryan plays it. So a couple times through that chord progression and those 2 strum patterns that we'll be using throughout the verses on Tourniquet will look about like this. From there, the only other thing you need to know to play Tourniquet is what we're playing for our choruses. Our chorus chord progression is going to be A minor, C over B, C, and F. Repeated through all the choruses, and then again we have a starred chord there, so that means we have 2 different strum patterns. We're going to kind of swap our strum patterns here, so the strum pattern for our non-starred chords is going to be down, down, up, and we'll kind of transition through those pretty quickly. So walking through our progression, A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then we're to that F, which is our first starred chord. For that F, we're going to strum down, 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 up twice. So it's the same strum pattern as what we were playing in the beginning and the end of the verse, but we repeat it twice for this chord. And same thing here, if you want to make it sound as close to how Zach plays it as possible, you can add in some of those hammer-ons within that chord progression and strum pattern. So a couple times through that chorus chord progression with those 2 strum patterns will look about like this without me talking. And that's everything you need to know to play Tourniquet on guitar. If this video helped you out, I've got about 1,000 others just like it. You can check out one of those right here.